under years of neglect, collecting the tributes that the seasons collect. I'm tracing the veins of a withered old leaf, a silent cartography of ancient, quiet grief.
We tangled our limbs in the heat of the June, howling like wolves at a pale paper moon. But the soil is gone dry and the well is run low, and there's nowhere for starving green spirits to go.
Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watching the garden prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay.
I'll sharpen the shears, but I can't make the cut. Every door to the orchard is bolted and shut. The grapes have all shriveled to small bitter stones, echoing the rattle of my own brittle bones. Let
The dust settle down like a funeral lace, covering the lines on your beautiful face. The fruit was so heavy, the nectar was vast, but nothing this tangled was ever meant to last. Thorns in the marrow, grit in the eye, watching the garden prepare for goodbye. Clinging to the wall through the dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten plot. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay. Tear down the net, release every ghost that we haven't met yet. If we stay in the tangle, we'll fade into rust, returning our glory to ashes and dust. Tangle and tear,
dust in the air.
nothing was fair. Dusty vines, reading all the warnings and the jagged signs. We were bound by the fiber, twisted in the knot, growing in the wreckage of a forgotten blood. Gray turns to brown as the life slips away in the dusty vines where we chose to stay. The celebration is over, the guests have all fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were said.
I'm sitting alone by the grate of the stove,
watching the ghosts of the treasure we hold.
The logs are all vanished, the heat is aside. Under the dome of a violet sky. I'm poking the ashes with the blackened iron rod, looking for a sign or the footprint of God. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. We're down to the last embers tonight. No more explosion, no more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told. The smoke is a ribbon that is tied to the moon, whispering a slow and a final act tune. I don't need the blaze, I don't need the flare, just the weight of your presence in the shivering air. The shadows are closing their heavy velvet eyes, accepting the truth of the quietest lies. We've burned all the bridges, we've burned all the maps, ready for the silence to finally collapse. A dimming reflection, a cooling desire, the final remains of a magnificent fire. We're down to the last embers tonight. No, no more explosion, no more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told. It's enough, just the glow, nowhere left for us to go. Peace is the ash, love is the heat, making the cycle of the fire complete. Last embers, December, remember, we're down to the last embers tonight. No, no more explosion, no more bright light, just a warm vibration, a flickering orange, moving the heart on a delicate hinge. Hold on to the warmth before it turns cold. A story that's finished and perfectly told. Last embers into the dark. Last The bar is a cathedral for the lonely and the lost, counting every penny and the heavy, heavy cost. I've been staring at the bottle like a crystal ball, watching my reflection as I start to fall.
It's a liquid kind of fire, it's a gold kind of cold, burning through the rafters of a weary, hollow soul. Pour me a double of that Tennessee sun,
before the bitter work of the evening is done. It stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire, setting the blood and the spirit on fire. Caramel poison, a honey-hued sin, letting the warmth of the ruin begin.
The ice is a diamond that's melting away, just like the promises we made yesterday.
I'm tracing the ring on the coaster of wood, wishing I'd treated you the way that I should. The room is a blur of a tobacco-stained haze, lost in a spiral of a drunken-eyed days. One more for the road, one more for the ache, one more for the heart that is about to break. It stings like a truth, it glows like a myth, the only companion I'm traveling with. Down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire, setting the blood and the spirit on fire. Caramel poison, a honey-hued sin, letting the warmth of the ruin begin. Yeah. The glass is empty, but the thirst is so deep. Promises are cheap and the secrets are steep. Fill it to the brim, let the world disappear until there is nothing but the mercury here.
Amber,
Whiskey
burn me.
down, down in the amber whiskey tonight, looking for a spark, looking for a fight. It numbs the regret and it fuels the desire, setting the blood and the spirit on fire. Caramel poison, a honey-hued sin, letting the warmth of the ruin begin.
Amber whiskey,
Pour me one more.
home.
The city is a circuit of neon and blue, pulsing with the hunger of the many and the few. I'm leaning on the railing of the cold iron bridge, watching the lights on the horizon's edge.
I feel the vibration in the soles of my shoes, a rhythm, the translation of the urbanized blues. The cables are humming with a digital soul, taking back the pieces that the daylight stole. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. The traffic is a river of a ruby red glow,
Flowing to the places where the tide quiet spirits go.
I'm a signal in the static, I'm a frequency lost,
trying to calculate the emotional cost. The skyscrapers reach for the violet clouds, hide in the faces of the faceless crowds. We are sparks in the engine, we are cogs in the wheel, trying to remember how it feels to be real. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghost of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire, in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Shelter, no need for a cover. We're part of the current, we're part of the flow, letting the energy of the midnight grow. Indigo pulse, hear it,
feel it.
Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair? It's the beat of the lonely, the throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire, in the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse, indigo pulse. Indigo pulse. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter is finally singed. I'm walking the rows of the apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair.
The boughs are all heavy with the fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud,
tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow
To the trunk of the feelings we used to know.
The roots are
blossoms were white
like a virgin's veil,
but the promise of summer was
destined to fail.
Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste,
leaving a bitter and lingering taste, sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
let the branches fall, let the timber crack.
There's no way to bring the springtime back.
It's an honest ending.
It's a fertile death, giving the soil our very last breath. Broken orchard, falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour, counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Broken orchard,
Broken orchard,
to the earth.
to the earth.
There's a presence in the kitchen when the tea goes cold, a story in the steam that has never been told. You're a whisper in the curtain, a creak in the stair. I turn to the side, but there's nobody there.
I'm a haunting in the hallway of your deepest sleep, a promise that was far too expensive to keep.
I linger in the mirror, I hide in the frame, a flickering candle that is calling your name. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting,
A beautiful
haunt, the only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light,
my sacred ghost.
in the middle of the night.
I'll walk through the walls of your stubbornness pride to find the little girl who is shivering inside. I don't need a body, I don't need a skin to feel the vibration of the state that you're in. I
Set an extra plate at the table for two and talk into the air as if I'm talking to you. It's a lonesome religion, a private belief, finding the comfort in the haunting of grief. Not quite an angel, not quite a man, doing the best with a broken down plan. You are my sacred ghost, my halo remains, the blood in my heart and the ice in my veins. A holy haunting, a beautiful haunt, the only thing I'll ever truly want. Stay in the rafters, stay in the light,
My sacred ghost
in the middle of the night. Be the fog on the pain, be the rhythm of the memory inside of my brain. Sacred ghost, love you most. You are my sacred ghost, my hallowed remains, the blood in my in the middle of the night. Sacred ghost, I'm still here. Sacred ghost, is heavy, the chain is a mile long, dragging through the silt of a melancholy song.
I'm a vessel in the harbor,
swaying in the swell, bound to the ringing of a distant copper bell.
I'm the iron in the mountain, I'm the granite in the cliff, holding up the weight of every button
and every if. There's a cord made of silver,
running through the dark,
connecting every tremor, protecting every spark, pulling on the ligament, straining at the bone. The hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see.
I've tried to run to the edges of the map,
but the knot only tightens like a clever velvet trap.
I can feel your pulse in the palm of my hand,
across the vast miles of this unforgiving land. The distance is a liar, the space is just a ghost, when I'm the one who needs the haunting the most. We're stitched together by a needle made of light, through the fabric of the day and the lining of the night. Pulling on the ligaments, straining at the bone, the hardest kind of gravity we have ever known. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. If you sink, I'm going under too, into the abyss of the darkest indigo blue. The tension is the only thing that keeps us alive. The strength of the tether is the way we survive. Tethered, drifting, souls shifting. We are tethered souls, drifting in the gale, two tattered ships with a single ragged sail, locked in the orbit, caught in the line. Your jagged history is woven into mine. Don't cut the rope, don't set us free. You're the only horizon that I ever want to see. Tethered souls, don't let go. Tethered souls, I'm holding on. Tethered souls, tethered souls. The candles have guttered to a puddle of wax, in the space where the grip of the ego relaxes. I'm speaking to the ceiling, I'm talking to the wall, waiting for a whisper or a feather to fall.
My knees are all calloused from the stone of the floor, searching for a key to an invisible door. I don't have the scripture, I don't have the verse,
Only the blessing and the weight of the curse. No words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue, the song of the spirit that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, unto the kingdom of the mercy has come.
The stained glass is weeping with the morning dew, reflecting a version of me and of you. I'm offering my failures like a bouquet of weeds to the God of the garden and the God of the seeds.
The incense has vanished, the smoke is all gone. In the terrifying clarity of the coming dawn, I'll find my salvation in the shut of your eyes, in the truth of the body that never tells lies. No words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The voice song of the spirit that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, until the kingdom of the mercy has come. Has come. Silent prayer. Silent prayer. In the quiet. Candles have guttered to a puddle of wax, in the space where the grip of the ego relaxes.
I'm speaking to the ceiling, I'm talking to the wall,
waiting for a whisper or a feather to fall.
My knees are all calloused from the stone of the floor,
searching for a key to an invisible door.
I don't have the scripture,
I don't have the verse, only the blessing and the weight of the curse. No words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue,
a song of
the spirit that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, until the kingdom of the mercy has come.
The stained glass is weeping with the morning dew,
reflecting a version of me and of you.
I'm offering my failures like a bouquet of weeds
to the God of the garden and the God of the seeds. The incense has vanished, the smoke is all gone, in the terrifying clarity of the coming dawn.
I'll find my my salvation in the shut of your eyes,
in the truth of the body that never tells lies. No words required, no language to speak. The strength of the humble and the power of the weak. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue,
a song of the Spirit
that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, until the kingdom of the mercy has come. It's in the pause, it's in the gap, the thunderous sound of the lightning's clap. It doesn't need a name, it doesn't need a place, just the terrifying glory of the empty space. Silent prayer in the air. This is my silent prayer, my wordless appeal to the only thing in this world that is real. The void is a mouth and the heart is a tongue,
a song of the Spirit
that's never been sung. Hear the quiet, feel the hum, until the kingdom of the mercy has come. Silent prayer,
silent prayer.
in the quiet. Yeah. The moonlight drapes across the hardwood floor like a silk gown discarded by the bedroom door. I'm moving through the silence of this empty suite, feeling the cool polished timber beneath my feet.
There's a silhouette dancing on the plaster wall, stretching through the darkness of the narrow hall.
I'm chasing the ghost of a soft velvet touch, a phantom of a woman I loved far too much. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the setting shadows tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face.
The clock is a pulse in the chest of the room, measuring the depth of this indigo bloom.
I'll pour us a drink of the starlight and wine, and pretend for a moment that you're still mine. Don't turn on the lamp, don't break the spell. There are stories that only the shadows can tell. Let the edges of reality soften and fade in the quietest corners that the evening made. Darker than ink, smoother than glass, watching the hours and the memories pass. We're hiding in the satin satin shadows tonight. Safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Of the eye, the way the black curtains reflect the night sky. Don't speak a word, don't make a sound in the satin shadows. Where I finally found satin shadows falling
slowly.
Satin shadows falling. We're hiding in the satin shadow tonight, safe from the glare of the morning light. Wrap yourself in the gloom and the gray, where the secrets of the lovers go to stay. A fabric of darkness, a texture of lace, blurring the lines of your beautiful face. Satin shadows,
In the satin shadows.
satin shadows, in the satin shadows. The fence is splintered and the gate is unhinged, where the frost of the winter has finally singed.
I'm walking the rows of
The apple and pear, breathing the scent of a ruined affair.
the boughs are all heavy with the fruit that is bruised, like a heart that's been shaken and badly abused. I'm gathering harvest from the dirt and the mud,
Tracing the sap that is thick as the blood. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour. Counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds.
I'll sharpen the axe, but I can't strike the blow to the trunk of the feelings we used to know. The roots are a labyrinth, a knot in the ground, where the ghost of our laughter can still be found.
The blossoms were white like a virgin's veil, but the promise of summer was destined to fail. Now the wasps are all circling the fermented waste, leaving a bitter and lingering taste. Sweetness and rot, a tangled up mess, under the weight of a heavy distress. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour. Counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. orchard, falling downward. Welcome to the broken orchard of our pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. The trees are all weeping, the nectar is sour. Counting the minutes of the final hour. Gather the fragments, bury the seeds in a garden of failures and beautiful weeds. Broken orchard to the earth. The afternoon is melting like a penny in the palm, a metallic kind of beauty, a vibrating calm. I see the reflection on the kettle in the pot, transforming the kitchen into a sacred plot.
The shadows are long and the edges are orange, creaking like the metal on a rusty old hinge. I'm bathed in the glow of the dying furnace fire, the color of the longing and the tint of desire. Everything is burning in a slow, steady blaze, lost in the warmth of the autumnal days. Standing in the copper light, watching it fade, measuring the debts that we haven't yet paid. The world is a coin that is spinning so fast in a moment of glory that wasn't meant to last. Warm as a furnace, polished and bright, the final surrender before the long night. I wrap my coat around the shivering air, with a glint of the sunset in the mess of your hair. We're walking through fields of a tawny colored wheat, with the heat of the pavement beneath our tired feet.
The clouds are like embers in a sky made of lead, reflecting the thoughts that were left in my head. It's a heavy kind of radiance, a wealthy kind of glow, watching the energy of the day start to go. Everything is burning in a slow, steady blaze, lost in the warmth of the autumnal days. Standing in the copper light, watching it fade, measuring the debts that we haven't yet paid. The world is a coin that is spinning so fast in a moment of glory that wasn't meant to last. Warm as a furnace, polished and bright, the will surrender before the long night. Copper light into the dark.
Barefoot on the porch, I watch the sun descend. The shadows stretch like memories of a long-lost friend. I feel the static hum within the heavy summer heat, tracing all the patterns where the sky and garden meet.
Digging through the clay where the quiet secrets sleep. Promises we planted and the ones we couldn't keep. There's a fever in the roots, a rhythmic kind of ache, waiting for the morning or the moment that we break. The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet. Oh,
Velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light.
The oaks are standing tall like giants in the hall, witnessing the seasons and the glory of the fall. I'll wrap my arms around the ghost of what you said, mapping out the labyrinth inside my weary head.
The jasmine smells of longing in the pale moonlight, staining every corner of this lonely velvet night. We are woven in the texture of the shifting sand, holding on to nothing but each other's trembling hand.
The ground is whispering beneath our tired feet, where the bitter and the beautiful finally meet.
Oh, lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light.
Not an ending, it's a place to begin, to shed the heavy layers of the original sin.
Let the dirt cover us, let the rain wash us clean, becoming part of everything that's ever been seen. Velvet soil, take me under. Velvet soil, hear the thunder. Lay me down in the velvet soil, free from the weight and the daily toil. Sink into the dark where the roses grow, deep in the places that we'll never know. Soft as a whisper, black as the night, waiting for a flicker of the coming light. Down in the velvet, the velvet soil.
sigh of the room, a delicate lace on the edge of the gloom. I'm breathing in the cedar and the scent of your skin, waiting for the internal journey to begin.
The air is a tapestry, invisible and thick, moving through the lungs with a rhythmic quiet click. I'm exhaling the carbon, I'm inhaling the gold of a story that's ancient but never grows old.
Intake and output, a circular flow into the lungs where the secrets go. We are woven breath, the single shared air, tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts. The bellows of the lungs and the valves of the hearts.
The gale outside is a frantic wild beast, searching for the crumbs of a forgotten feast. But inside the circle, the oxygen is sweet, floating in the chamber where our spirits meet.
I'll catch your exhale and I'll make it my own, the softest vibration that I've ever known. We're a ghost in the flute, we're a reed in the wind, where the sin of the world is finally thinned. Intake and output, a circular flow into the lungs where the secrets go. We are woven breath, the single shared air, in the middle of the silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts. The bellows of the lungs and the vows of the hearts. Inhale the light,
exhale the night.
Everything is temporary, everything is bright.
The atmosphere is a bridge we cross,
Turning the gain into a beautiful loss. Inhale,
exhale,
exhale, woven
breath.
breath. We are woven breath, the single shared air, in the middle of the silence, in the middle of a prayer. Tangled in the wind, mingled in the heat, making the rhythm of the universe complete. One life ending where the other starts. The bellows of the lungs and the vows of the hearts. Woven breath, the air we share. The city is a circuit of neon and blue, pulsing with the hunger of the many and the few. I'm leaning on the railing of the cold iron bridge, watching the lights on the horizon's edge.
I feel the vibration in the soles of my shoes,
a rhythmic translation of the urbanized blues.
The cables are humming with a digital soul,
taking back the pieces that the daylight stole. Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static in the tangles of hair?
It's the beat of the lonely,
The throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse of the city's desire.
the traffic is a river of a ruby red glow, flowing through the places where the tired spirits go.
I'm a signal in the static, I'm a frequency lost, trying to calculate the emotional
The
cost.
skyscrapers reach for the violet cloud.
Hide in the faces of the faceless crowd.
We are sparks in the engine, we are cogs in the wheel, trying to remember how it feels to be real.
Under the skin, through the heavy concrete, the rhythm of the wires and the drum of the street. Can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair?
It's the beat of the lonely,
The throb of the night, tasting the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire and the indigo pulse of the city's desire. Close your eyes and let the wave wash over.
no need for a shelter.
No need for a cover.
We're part of the current,
We're part of the flow,
letting the energy
of the midnight grow. Indigo pulse,
hear it.
feel it. Oh, can you feel the indigo pulse in the air, moving through the static and the tangles of hair?
It's the beat of the lonely,
The throb of the night, chasing the ghosts of the electric light. Connect the heart to the shivering wire in the indigo pulse. Oh, the city's desire. Indigo pulse. Indigo pulse.